welcome to your first JEFFL at 33, brought to you by Toyota. That's JEFFL at 33.
JEFFL, now what does that mean, 33? Is that like 33-yard line, or is it like 30, is Willie 33?
No, actually it is 33%. We are reporting to you into the 33% of our season so far.
But it's just after week 3.
Right.
And we have a 13-week season.
Correct.
So that's, it's more like 29,
well,
28,
yeah.
28.4.
All right, shut up, Dan.
Okay.
Season started off in an exciting fashion with a Super Bowl rematch from last year as Hands Across America took on Dan and the Dead. Now, we do have to kind of confess here, Dan and I do have some sort of a personal interest in this game. I am a huge Dan of the Dead fan.
And I cannot get enough of Hands Across America. Favorite team in the league.
Yeah. Well, this matchup ended a lot like the Super Bowl did with the Hands Across America victory. But I can't say Dan of the Dead didn't give it the best. They were in this, though.
You're being very kind. Dan of the Dead got absolutely crushed.
Okay, take it easy. Okay, that's my team. We drafted well. We're going to be pretty good.
Well, he's got to face Hands Across America, my team, again, and he is going to get steamrolled.
Smoke and mirrors.
Hut, hike!
Continuing on, we had some exciting matchups early on as J.D. Risnar, the owner of the Varver 2, Risen Varver 2, versus the Los Angeles Wildfire, owned by Dell and Tom Kaufman.
I like to combine their names into Shoopman.
Oh, I see how you've done that. Yeah.
Yep. Shoopman.
Although, isn't that actually his name?
You're right. I should do it together.
Yeah.
Kaufman.
That's much better.
Yep.
We had a pretty exciting week 2. Hands Across America, they actually dropped the ball in week 2 and made a huge mistake benching Fred Jackson, costing them 30 points.
That could come back to haunt him.
Right. It didn't, though, because they were playing the Brandies, who drafted poorly. It is the Brandies, right? Is it the Brady's? The Brandies.
His name is Brandy, and the team is the Brady's, I think.
Actually, we can settle this right now. So we have Brady's team owner, Wayne Brady on the phone. Are you there, Coach?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. The first question,
I'm sorry.
The first question we have for you is it Brady Novak or Brandy Novak? We're a little confused. Can you shed some light on that?
Yeah, it's Brady Novak. Unless you're a friend of mine, then it's Brandy Novak.
All right, Brady. The next question we have is: it sounds like you take a real hands-off approach, your management style. Would that?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I get the players I'm supposed to get, and then I just turn it off.
Would you chalk that up more to laziness or apathy?
I don't know what apathy means, but I think it's not laziness, so I don't say apathy. It's a full 17 weeks. You know what I mean? My players play hot at the beginning, middle, and end.
Okay, well, I don't want to cut you off there or tell you your business, team owner, but we actually play 13 games.
Well, but I'm including the playoffs.
Oh, okay. In that case, it's 16.
16. Well, but then I always have an all-star game after the Super Bowl.
We want to thank you for stopping by here and filling us in. And if I could say anything, I'd say maybe stop by a practice or two, get to know your team.
Yeah, well, if I could say anything to you guys, good luck editing this.
Thank you, Brandy. It's been great. Wow, that was pretty insightful. I thought we learned some stuff there.
Hut, hike!
So, Eric, we're recording this the day before the Week 4 games start. Yep. This will not be posted until after Week 4 is done because I am lazy.
That's true. Yeah.
So let's just pretend like we already know what happened, and let's recap Week 4.
Okay.
All right. Let's start off with the Dan of the Dead versus the Footballs.
Oh, what a game that was.
Ooh. Yeah, a lot of people came into this saying that Mike Stebbins was an underdog,
right,
that his team was just going to get absolutely trounced.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. No, yeah, the people did say that. You're right. Okay, it's a good observation. Planet of the Wades took on the Brandy Brady's.
Wayne Brady.
Yeah, and this is a game that's going to be hard to talk about.
You wouldn't think that a wild animal could get loose on an NFL field, but apparently it can.
But you'd think you'd be on level playing field, considering Brady had his player, Darren McFadden, shivved by a fan at midfield.
Through the pads. Kept running.
He kept playing the game. Kept playing the play, scored, and then kept playing the game.
Yes.
McFadden, more of a man than Tony Romo.
Rest in peace.
Kendarella story. Kudos to you, my friend. You put up some big numbers.
375 points.
175 points.
And I don't think that performance will ever be matched,
No.
except for his opponent,
Right.
Ryan Elder, who scored 380.
380 to 375. A good game,
Tough.
Kendarella story, but a loss, ultimately, a loss. And then newbie Noho Jufro taking on the Los Angeles Wildfire, looking to give them their first loss, and they did.
They did. The Los Angeles Wildfire, 80% contained this week.
That's a good way to say that. 80% contained, 20%
Raging.
wild.
Hot, hike!
Well, that'll wrap up our JEFFL at 33, brought to you by Toyota.
Toyota!
Remember, after the next 3 games, we'll be back to wrap it up and explain to you what you just did. This is where we have to have credit music.
Right.
Yeah. The music's got to be loud.
I know. I know how to make credits in music. I'm not an idiot.
Well, if people have heard us sing, look, if they hear us talking right now like this,
They're not going to hear us because I know how to do it. It's not, unless I'm like rushing, just trying to shit this thing out.
Right.
It's going to be fine.
okay, so then just don't forget the music.
They're not going to hear us talking, and there's going to be credits.
Okay. All right. Do you think this looks like a desk?
I don't know. Should get lights or a better camera or a microphone.